We're back on the Morning Brew, and it's Wednesday, so that means it's time for Joan Marie to tell us what's trending on the Morning Brew.
Thanks for tuning in with Trending with Joan Marie, where I talk about all that's trending and buzzing online. So you probably are aware of an amazing franchise called Star Wars. Now, if you're not, you've got a lot of other problems that I'm not prepared to deal with in the moment and time I have right now. So out of all the famous characters that are out there, you've got, so many stars, so many great things, people tend to forget the troopers. And more importantly is that Lucasfilm is actually hinting at something that they're planning on in December coming out that might just take over. So this is actually, it's going to be called Shadow Trooper. Shadow Trooper has been hinted and seen in other video games, such as one of them was Battlefront, which is an amazing video game I highly recommend people playing. But this special trooper, the Shadow Trooper, is actually it has high-tech armor and has an invisibility cloak, all these other really cool things to it. However, Lucasfilm has come out and has done trademarking on Christmas lights, shoes, pants, everything. Anything under the sun, they have put a trademark on. So this is a great hint at what's to come in the mind of future Star Wars. Now, underground geek alert that we've been having random banter on some of the message boards is that Rogue One, a Star Wars story coming out in December, is what they think is they're going to have a hint about him coming out and doing. And so it'll be interesting to see what actually happens and where it goes from there. All of the other main characters, especially from the recent Star Wars film that came out recently, have the same trademark. So they're expecting this certain character and group of them to actually live and play off to that same caliber. Earlier this week, there was a video that was released, which is so heartwarming and sweet. Take a look. In this video, you're going to see from the Marin Humane Society, 2 dogs were surrendered. One, after further examination, was a female, and she was seen that she just recently gave birth to a litter, and she was depressed, hiding in that corner. And it wasn't until the society came and found the owners and convinced them, after a lot of convincing, to surrender her puppies. She came out of her shell, and she just, as you can see, she just can't control her excitement being reunited with her fluffy little family. Oh, it's hashtag cute alert right there. It's amazing. You can't but help just aw. This has been trending on Facebook as well as YouTube. Now, I don't know about you, but I am a huge Game of Thrones fan. April 24th cannot come soon enough for the new season that'll be coming out. Now, something for fun that can take over your time until then, probably again, as the show is not family friendly, this is something for adults only. This specific, this actually is a fun new book that's come out from artist Alex Cohen. So if you're a graduate, pretty much everyone has gotten this book, and it's The Places You Will Go. He did a rendition of this for the Game of Thrones. So he actually did all the characters and redid them very Dr. Seuss-like, and they have some interesting different poems that he puts in there. And here's just a couple of them that you can see, and this is the beginning, and you can see Jon Snow there with his dog, and it's very sweet, very cute. And at the very end, one of the fun little snippets that they had was, "Congratulations, today's your day. You're off to the wall. You're off and away. Oh, the places it'll go. Hashtag winter's coming." That's my little thing. So excited for the new season. Now here is a fun video. So Truth back in the 90s came out with anti-smoking alerts, and this video has just been going crazy. I am a dog person, but this video, it's making me rethink my stance on that. So if you actually go onto Twitter and you hashtag Catmageddon about this, they'll actually send you a link to another fun cat video for Catmageddon, including dogs as well, which I actually did see, which was amazing. So tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day whenever you're viewing this, but St. Patrick's Day is here. And so everyone, party safe, party responsibly, or at least just wear some green so you don't get pinched. some fun facts about this was actually St. Patrick's Day was original color was blue. That was his saint color. And it wasn't until people started correlating green with the fairies, the leprechaun legends, as well as the growth of the crops that they actually started using green. The first parade for St. Patrick's Day was not in Ireland, but in Boston in 1737. Drowning of the shamrock, this is actually a very popular phrase that I had no idea until I read about it. It was actually you put a 4-leaf clover on top of whiskey before you drink it, which is to signify the prosperous future year to come. Another fun thing about this month is that it's March. March Madness is here, people, and I would like to call out Dan, my co-host, to a challenge of who can make a better bracket. So he agreed to do a bet with me. I just didn't tell him what the bet was going to be about. But I would like to challenge Dan live right now on TV to make brackets.
I can totally do a bracket. It's hard this year because UNM and State, neither of them are in it.
You don't. This is not going to take up all your time. All I'm asking you, I even told you a minute ago, you could pay off a friend to make this for you. But this is my favorite time of year. All you get to do is pick it. And, you know, as you'll already see if you check out my Facebook, I've already changed it to my Tar Heels. So I'm super excited.
I think go Kentucky probably, and I will do a bracket. And we got to come back in a couple of seconds on the Morning Brew with Friends, and we'll come back with the final cup and talk about maybe who I should put on the top of my bracket, because we got a pound of coffee riding on this.
Yes, a pound of Pignon coffee.
Oh, lovely. Back in a couple of seconds on the Morning Brew with Friends.